Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches. And so I'm going to pull a Power of Love Oracle card today to say, what do we need to know? And it is detachment, releasing the old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. So as we're all on this journey of releasing, moving out of energies that we no longer need, moving out of soul contracts that we no longer need, moving out of energies that we no longer need to support our highest and best path. That includes all of the collective energies that we are all taking on at the moment. And because there is so much just heart aching at the moment in the world, for so many reasons, so that's why if you are feeling that heart aching, I certainly am, then it is a time to release, time to breathe, a time to be okay with not being okay with being a bit sad, being okay with crying for humanity, because humanity needs to shed a skin. And literally, right, we need to shed a skin because we're all the same underneath. And that is what's going on a huge level at the moment. So as an evolving soul, you are coming ever closer to utilizing love in all the many facets of your being. When you can release past situations and hurts, you are not only giving yourself the freedom to progress on your path, but you are also liberating the other souls involved. By disengaging, you are letting the universe take away uncertainty, doubt, and regret. And when those negative emotions are gone, you have the power to replace them with hope, belief, and contentment. Detachment also assists in bringing you back to your center and creates a sense of calm and stillness. By being in this state of equilibrium, you are not making an admission of failure or giving in. This attitude is one of common sense and open-mindedness. In this state, it makes it much easier to evaluate life objectively, with the realization that you're in charge of your own choices and your own destiny. On a daily basis, the universe will test you in order to bring you or force you to a neutral state in all things. When you are truly in this space, the everyday occurrences that you label good and bad don't have the impact they normally would, because your mind is balanced and at peace. Remember, dear soul, you don't own any of it. You are just borrowing it for a short time. So, releasing, right? Releasing these old patterns, recognizing that we are collectively releasing old social patterns that we no longer need. And that is, we're taking that on a collective level. It works its way through to an individual level, but we are all part of the same soul. We are all shedding our skins. So, that was on page 41. So I am going to read the channeled letter 41 for today, because that is the one that wants to come through. So let's have a little look-see what it is. So I am expressing how I really feel. I feel that you are me. So everything that you feel, I feel. So when you are doubting and questioning my love for you and how I feel about you, it makes me sad, because I think, how can you not know this? I'm telling you every second of every day how I feel about you. Our hearts beat for one another. We breathe for each other. I am in you, just as you are in me. Please know that everything will come together when our time is right, for our secrets to be unlocked from our hearts to share with the world. There is a time already planned for it, but it is a knowing in the heart, not a date and time. I love you. So it is a knowing in the heart. It is to release all the fears and doubts, to trust in the path of your soul. So 41 is, what don't I want to tell you? I want to divulge my deepest secrets with you. I want to be an open book with you and spill parts of my soul that only you will understand. Only you know what makes me tick, what makes me behave the way I do. You get me. You understand this crazy journey we've been on, and it's always coming back to each other. We are on a circle, going round and round until we meet in the middle. Concentric circles always coming back together. We never end. We just are always together. Where you are, I am. Where I am, you are. We are each other's stories. That is what I love you most for, that you get my story, and you are my final chapter. I love you, madly, crazily, deeply. So you are my final chapter, my final story. You are the one. So 41, final one. You know that I'm here in your heart. Our hearts and our souls are entwined together, and I can feel the pull of our spirit merging. You have to know that we are already together. The more you place your hands on your heart and just feel me there, the more you will allow our reunion to come in. It's all about the heart. It's the only way to make this happen. There's no greater call to our hearts than to place your hands on your heart, call me to you, and feel me there. Then you know the rest will fall into place. You can't hurry love. So, well, ain't that? You Can't Hurry Love. That's Phil Collins' song. And so let's have a look. We've got eclipse season coming up. So with that, I'm going to pull from the Moonology deck to say, okay, what's going to be happening over this eclipse season for us? And it is putting our dreams into this practical energy. So the eclipse, because the eclipse is literally eclipse out everything that is stopping you from fulfilling your dreams, right? If you put that intent out there. Again, all about living with the intent, having to work with the flow of the universe, having to work with the pull of the moon. But once you get into the flow, you just know that it's all happening. Everything's happening for you to lift and shift energy. And for you to get practical about your dreams. So sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it. But you need to balance that with taking down-to-earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes, depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. So as we go into eclipse season, write down the 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. Write the 10 things that you want to create to fulfill your dreams. Write down a mission statement of how you want to live your life. So the meanings of the card is, I love that, more exercise is called for. And that means not just exercise as in physical exercise, but also exercising of putting your dreams into actual action. So writing out those intents, writing out your mission. What do you want to do? How do you want to show up to change the world? Because you are the change. That's the most important thing. You are the change by changing your vibration, by lifting and shifting energies, by understanding that we're here to transmute energy. We're taking it on a collective level, doing everything that you can to really manage that. And to know that we're here to turn, to be the rock, right? This heart of rock. So it is all about bringing that spiritual connection into the physical, understanding that our physical body is a vehicle to let us do that. So there you go. That's what the power of love does. The power of love can lift and shift your vibe. The power of love is the force that will bring us all together. So trust, 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 trust. Okay, I hope that helps. If you want any of my services, then all details are in the description box. And I'd be very happy to help. All right, but in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay well, stay bright, stay switched on to the light. See ya.